Because the Diecast Competition Series can't do math, 33 competitors have advanced to round 2, which means there are 31 races to go in round number 1. Folks, ladies and gentle cars, my name is Farkle8000, and welcome back to the June competition. This is the second half of round number 1. If you have not seen it, I recommend you go and check out the first half of round number 1. Though, since you've already started this video, you have had a little bit of spoilers on who advances. Before we begin, I want to send out a quick reminder of the new policy. And that is, of course, the DNF policy. The DNF policy is relatively simple. If you DNF, you get the number of points of the competitors who DNF before you. So if you are the 18th competitor to DNF, you will get 18 points. So now that I got that quick moment out of the way, let's get into the racing of the second half of round 1. We begin the second half of round number 1 of the June competition with this race right here. From right to left, we have Horseplay, Mahindra, Rookie, Nightmare, and Brandt. And looks to be an even start. Brandt may be eking out in the lead. A wobble. Mahindra on the side of the track, but he straightens up. Horseplay and Nightmare battle for the lead. Horseplay is going to get the win. A very tight race from start to finish. Brandt had the lead for a brief moment, then quickly got overtaken by the pack. The Rookie comes home in second to Horseplay the Veteran, who wins and advances to round 2. Abstract, Smithfield, Rookie, Hoverstorm, and Pullback race next. And it's Pullback with the lead, but she quickly falls behind. A big bounce for the Rookie. He's in Smithfield's lane. It's tight at the lead. Abstract will get the win. Hoverstorm and Smithfield will still finish. Pullback a long ways behind them all. That is a disappointing finish there for the Rookie of Hoverstorm. Got on the side of the track. Not only did he impede Smithfield, but he also impeded himself. Being that close to the leader and being off the track is quite impressive. Could have beat Abstract, but was off the track. Had nothing to beat him. Fins, One-Liner, Finish, and Tire Pros race next. And it's Fins with a slight lead, though Tire Pros and Finish pass him. One-Liner's on the side of the track and falling back. Finish is in the lead. Fins is challenging, but Finish will hold on and win the race. One-Liner will DNF and finish last. I don't remember how many DNFs we've had, but my example of 18 points at the beginning of the show is probably what One-Liner is getting. We have had more DNFs than I could have ever imagined with a brand new DNF policy. Fins comes home in second place, had a great competition a little while ago. Has not been able to channel that speed yet. Was unable to catch Finish, though, who advances to round 2. Skyline, M3, Spikes, and White race next. And it looks to be an even start. Spike's now beginning to fall behind. M3 bounces on the side of the track. Skyline's in the lead. M3 cannot pass him. And so Skyline's going to win and advance himself to round number 2. M3 will save himself and come home in second. And this is the story of his season so far. Running well, makes a mistake, and finishes in second. He's been doing it since the start of the season, and he's doing it now. Disappointing, because I want to see him advance consistently to round 2, but second place is still decent. It's just not enough to catch Skyline. Rookie, Ziggler, Dual Fueler, Toyota, and 156 race next. And it looks to be 156 with the lead early. He wobbles as Toyota flips on his roof. Dual Fueler will pull ahead and take the victory. Toyota will DNF on his roof as Dual Fueler takes the victory and advances to round 2. It looked like he was running in reverse in that race, something he has never done all season. Trying something out. Looks like it's working. The rookie comes home in second. 156 started with the lead, but then fell behind. Just wasn't enough to catch Dual Fueler's experiment, which pays off. Purple, Fastenal, Rookie Wallace, and T-Rex Destroyer race next. And it looks to be T-Rex Destroyer, maybe a slight lead, a big bounce, and Fastenal flips quickly on his roof. It's a tight 3-wide battle for the lead. It looks like T-Rex Destroyer will claim the victory, and Fastenal has turtled. He will DNF this race. T-Rex Destroyer finished 4th in the first competition, gets the win here to advance to round 2. He beats out the second NASCAR in this race. That's the rookie of Wallace. Sprinter, Velvet, Dodge, and Rookie Mountain race next. Sprinter in lane number 1 is the 5th New Yorker to run in this competition, and the DNF policy probably scares him. He has a tendency of flipping onto his side, though doing that is relatively hit or miss for him. Hopefully this one is a miss. It looks to be a pretty even start. Sprinter in the lead. He wobbles up on the side of the track, but he straightens up and has the lead. He'll pull to a strong victory. Velvet off the track. He's going to stall out with Dodge. And that is a disappointing finish, especially for Dodge, who is up there top 25 all season long. He's not going to get many points right here at all, and is going to collapse down the standings. It is very, very tight up there in the 20s with thousands of points like he is. Yeah, he is going to plummet big time. It is all thanks to Velvet, who I guess was a little further ahead, who will come home in 3rd. The rookie in 2nd, Sprinter, will advance to round 2. Gibbs, Jordan, Voltage, and Comscope race next. And it looks to be an even start. It looks like Comscope's in the lead. A big bounce for the 2 front lanes as Voltage pulls to the lead and drives away to an easy victory. And an easy victory it was. It was Comscope in the lead coming through the transition, but then he wobbled. Jordan and Gibbs big time wobbled, and Voltage just kept it clean. Drove away to the victory, advances to round 2. 222, Hendrick, Confetti, and Patriot are up next. And it's a very even start. I don't know who's ahead. Maybe Patriot pulling ahead. A big bounce for Hendrick. He's now straight and on the track. Patriot will pull ahead to the victory. It looks like 222, no Confetti, will pull into 2nd place. 222, the only non-NASCAR in this race, bounced big coming through the transition. Hendrick, though bounced bigger, nearly flipped, though will finish and not DNF. He finishes in 4th. It's Patriot to advance to round 2. Rookie, Sunny, Future, Motosaurus, and Kohler are up next. And it looks to be an even start. Maybe Kohler in the lead. Future, a big bounce. And now she's on the side of the track, slowing down Motosaurus. Looked like Sunny maybe bounced off the wall a little bit there, but he will have enough speed to grab the victory. Sunny with the win ahead of his NASCAR teammate of Kohler. I don't know what happened there. Coming to the finish line, it looked like he bounced off the wall. Maybe hit something on the wall. I'm really not too sure. Regardless, it doesn't slow him down. So he advances to round 2. Gamera, Emerald, Outlander, and High Point race next. And it looks to be High Point falling back early. A big bounce. Outlander bounces off Emerald and straightens up. It's a drag race right to the finish line. It looked like High Point gets the win ahead of Gamera. And he does. The lone NASCAR in this race started a little slow, a little far behind, but then got that run through the transition as his lanes next to him just bounced everywhere. Just narrowly gets the win ahead of Gamera to advance to the next round. Christopher, Speeder, Rookie, Drone, and Stunts race next. And it looks to be an even start. Now Speeder falling behind. He bounces and on the wall. It's a drag race coming to line. Drone and Christopher Drone will pull ahead to grab the win. The rookie started good and then finished good despite the challenges from his competitors. Goes on, grabs a relatively easy victory. Speeder fell behind early and fortunately falls to last place. Doesn't DNF though after that bounce off the sidewall. Is able to finish. Drone advances to round 2. 3. Demon, Baseline, and Rifle race next. And it looks to be a very even start. I don't know who's ahead. A wobble between every lane. It's Demon pulling ahead to grab a massive victory. It's going to be Baseline in second, just narrowly beating out 3. But I mentioned a massive victory for Demon. He is currently 4th in points. Used to be tied for the points lead. If he wants a chance of going back-to-back, he had to win this race. He does. Advances to round 2. He's going to be getting a large chunk of points right here, assuming he doesn't DNF, which he's actually never done in his career. I probably just jinxed him now. I'm sorry. But Demon advances to the next round. He really, really needed this. Diablo, Blitz, and Rookies, 4Tracks, and Nerve Hammer are up next. And it looks to be 4Tracks maybe falling behind a little bit. A wobble between he and Blitz as they begin to drive to the finish line. It's Nerve Hammer who will have the lead as they cross the line. And a pretty large lead at that. The rookie beating out the 2 winning veterans. One of them actually has a win this year, and that is in Diablo, who came in 2nd place. Blitz, a champion of the series, did not have enough speed to get to 2nd. Definitely did not have enough speed to get to the rookie. This is an impressive win by Nerve Hammer, who advances to round 2. Minecart, Fire, Total, and Sierra race next. Oh, and it's Sierra getting left well behind early. A big bounce as Fire's on his side, up on 2 wheels on the side of the track. He's wobbling. Wall-to-wall minecart challenges at the line, but Fire is somehow gonna hold him off. That was a very impressive victory. I don't know how Fire was able to hold on and not flip coming through the transition. And I have no idea how him bouncing side to side, hitting every wall imaginable, didn't slow him down enough for Minecart to win the race. That is very impressive on Fire, proving how his new direction. He's running backwards now down the track instead of forwards like he was earlier the year. Sierra, a disappointing last place, just got caught at the start line. No more redos after the mess of the last competition. Fire advances to round 2. Trunkless, Crystal, Redliner, and Nova race next. And it looks to be Nova maybe a slight lead as Crystal sideways. Now she bounces way in the air. She's stuck on the sidewall. Redliner can't get past him. It's tight at the line. It looks like Trunkless will get the win. And Crystal and Redliner are going to stall out. And I said that Redliner couldn't get past him. As you see here at the results, it is actually very tough to see. But Redliner's rear fenders flare out. They're not flat or even with the rest of his fenders or the rest of his body. So his back fenders could not get through, and that causes him to DNF. He's in 3rd place, so he will be getting 1 extra point than Crystal, but still should not have DNF'd there. And this is just a very unfortunate situation with Crystal getting off the side of the track, halting him. I noted it earlier. Let me bring more light to it here. A very tight finish brings Trunkless to round 2. Rev, Rookie Burner, Castrol, and Rookie Falcon race next. And we've got Falcon with the lead early. He wobbles, though, way in the air as Castro's on the side of the track. It's Rev who'll pull away to the victory. And Castro will finish the race. We just had a double DNF. Castro, not wanting to experience the DNF policy, will finish the race on the sidewall. I don't know how he didn't stall out. Must have been on there where his tires were actually on the wall, but not like digging in. I guess if that makes any sense whatsoever. Rev will get the victory ahead of the two rookies. He advances to the next round. Gear Wrench, Ethel, Rookie, AE, and Sean are up next. And it's a very even start. The two young guys pull ahead. A big bounce for the rookie. Ethel's on the side of the track as Sean is trying to pull away. He'll grab the win. And everyone is going to finish this race as well. Gear Wrench does a good job sneaking around Ethel right there. And Ethel probably getting pushed by Gear Wrench helped him finish. The rookie of AE gets too big of a bounce to recover and to be able to catch the sophomore of Sean, who advances to the next round. Black, X8, Pattern, and M&M's race next. And it looks to be an even start. X8 maybe falling behind a little bit, wobbling through the transition. Black bouncing between each wall. It's going to be X8 to grab the victory. X8 began to fall behind early with Pattern. Pattern gets stuck in last place, but X8 storms to the front, takes advantage of Black. Bouncing between both walls, X8 advances to round 2. Fender, Rookie, Artie, York, and Benz race next. The competitors in lanes 3 and 4 are York and Benz, and they are the 6th and 7th New Yorkers to race in this competition. And I've got a bad feeling right now. Like with the new DNF policy, if any of the New Yorkers are going to DNF in this competition, why do I feel like it's going to be York? He's the competitor with the most to lose because of where he started the season. I feel like he's the one who's going to flip. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad superstition. I hope I'm wrong, but something tells me I'm not. And it's an even start. I don't know who's ahead. A big bounce, and the two middle lanes are now upside down. It's a drag race. At the front of the pack is going to be Benz getting the win. And my bad superstition was unfortunately correct, as Artie and York both DNF. And look at this. That is extremely tight. Look at that. I have no idea who's ahead. Just looking at this, an overhead view of the DNFs. I think it's York who's furthest ahead. And it looks like they have agreed with me. Officials agree that York is ahead. So that is a DNF. He is going to plummet in points. I have no idea where he was in points coming into this competition. Now he's going to collapse down deep through the standings. This is a rough finish here for York. It's not a rough finish for the other New Yorker in this race, though. Benz advances to the next round. Rover, Interstate, Pace, and Rookie Hamlin race next. And it's Rover with a huge lead early, but he flips upside down on his roof. Gibbs is upside down with him as Pace will cross the line with the victory. Interstate will slide a long ways on his roof and clearly be in third place. But for the second race in a row, we have a double DNF. A disappointing finish here for Rover. Unfortunately, he was not able to control himself coming through the transition. Interstate flipping with him. It's rare to see a NASCAR going over, so that is a shocking development right there. The other NASCAR and Rookie of Hamlin comes home in second. It's Pace advancing to round 2. Rookie Custom, Tab, Kyle and Pursuit race next. And it looks to be Tab with a slight lead, but she quickly gets swallowed up. Pursuit on the side of the track, but now he straightens up as the rookie will take a humongous win. Maybe humongous win gap is probably a better way to put that. That is insane just how far he pulled ahead of his competitors. Kyle, the lone NASCAR in this race, will sneak into second place. Pursuit saves it to finish third. Tab, coming off of her best competition ever, comes home in fourth. It's the Rookie of Custom, advancing to round 2. Rookie the Bug, Bronze, Ream, and Base race next. And it looks to be an even start. Base, maybe a slight lead. A big bounce for Bronze, but he's straight in his lane as the Bug and Base pull ahead. It's very tight as they cross the line. It's going to be the Bug. Finally, a race with no DNFs. We've had a few the last couple of races. And this one, nice, quick, clean to the line. A good save for Bronze for him to not DNF. Base, very competitive in this one. Almost got the victory, but got outdueled by the Rookie. Star, Lego, Rookie, X-Train, and Splitter race next. And it looks to be an even start. Lego getting left well behind. A wobble through the transition. It looks like it's Star in the lead, but Splitter will take it from her and grab the win before the line. Splitter actually got the lead well before the line. I was just a little too slow to call it in real time. Star will fall to second place. Everyone will finish. Splitter advances to the next round. Proto, Rookies, Stingray, Sprint, and GM are up next. And it looks to be Sprint getting left behind early. A big bounce and a wobble as GM's on the side of the track. It's Stingray in the lead. Proto's challenging, but cannot get to her before the finish line. The Rookie will get the victory. A very small win gap, though. Not used to seeing Stingray advance out of round 1 without a dominant victory. That's what she's been doing all season long. Proto comes home in second. Sprint actually comes home in third. Got slowed up at the start line. Passes GM, who got on the side of the track. It's the Rookie advancing to round 2. Virtual, Chomps, Rookie, Elliott, and Throwback are up next. And it looks to be an even start. Maybe Chomps in the lead. A wobble up on 2 wheels as Virtual bounces well. It's Chomps in the lead. He's bouncing between both walls. And it looks like Elliott will steal the win. He will indeed. The veteran of Chomps had the lead and then bounced coming through the transition, then wobbled coming to the finish line. Elliott has enough momentum to sneak on through and steal the victory to advance to round 2. Metrotech, Mobile, Club, and Lightning are up next. And it looks to be Lightning a slight lead coming through the transition. A big bounce for every lane, especially the middle two, as it's a long drag race to the finish line. It's going to be Lightning to grab the victory. Club falls well behind, will finish the race, but far behind in last. Lightning gets the victory. It wasn't without challenge, though, as everyone bounced. No one had a clean race. I guess Lightning just had more speed. Plymouth, Patrol, Missile, and Carrera race next. Patrol in lane number 2 is the 8th and final New Yorker to run in this competition. And looking at the lineup here, we've got Plymouth going in reverse. He's been going forwards all season long, so he's seeing if he's faster going backwards, an experiment. We'll see if this pays off. It's Carrera and Plymouth in the lead. Plymouth now rolls onto his side. York as well. Experiment gone wrong for Plymouth as Carrera takes the victory. Patrol will bounce off his finish line piece. Plymouth right behind him. And Experiment gone terribly wrong for Plymouth. He is going to be upside down and DNF this race. I don't know where he was in points. He is going to plummet down the standings with this DNF. That is a massive disappointment for him, and a big disappointment for Patrol as well, who rolls over, and he is, I believe, the second New Yorker to DNF. Both the same body style, he and York, both DNF, will lose a crap ton of points, a lot of positions. Carrera stays clean, advances to the next round. This next race is full of rookies. We've got Polar, Miller, Roadster, and Shifter. And it looks to be an even start. Maybe Roadster an inch ahead. A big bounce. And Polar's on the side of the track. Now he straightens up as Roadster pulls to the lead and will take the win ahead of Shifter. Polar, a disappointing finish right here, will finish in last place. Getting up on the sidewall there, that is really, really rough. Shifter, your fourth place competitor from the last competition, finishes second in this one. Roadster advances to round 2. Dragon, with rookies Mock, Comic, and Blocker, race next. Blocker in lane number 4 is the first of 5 rookies making their series debut in this competition. And it looks to be an even start. Maybe Blocker a slight lead. A wobble from Comic. Mock was on the side of the track as Blocker has the lead, and he'll get the win ahead of Comic. An upset. A shocker of a victory. Blocker, in his series debut, wins this race and will advance to round 2. He beats out the top 3 from the last competition, your points leader, and the competitor with the most wins on the season thus far. Comic, in second place, of course, fits all 3 of those categories. This is big for him, with Stingray advancing to the next round as well. Stingray second in points. Demons advancing to the next round too. This is not good for Comic. He might be able to lose the points lead here. He's got to get lucky with either DNFs or that his closest competitors don't win this competition. But a shocker for Blocker. The new rookie advances to round 2. In my excitement to the last race, with a brand new rookie and a very compelling race, I completely forgot to mention it was the second to last race of this round, and that means this right here, race 31, is the final race of the second half of round number 1. This race contains all rookies, all making their series debut today. We have High Tech, Drafter, Quattro, and Twin Mill. It looks to be an even start. Maybe Quattro a slight lead. He bounces up on 2 wheels. It looked like High Tech was up on 2 wheels as well. It's Quattro, I think, in the lead to grab the victory. And it will be indeed. Quattro will be your 64th and final competitor, advancing to round 2. Before we show you the full results, taking a look at the results here. Twin Mill, probably the cleanest race of them all, but just didn't have the speed. High Tech saves it, coming up on 2 wheels there to come home in third. Drafts, younger brother of Drafter, comes home in second place. Quattro advances to the next round. And now let's take a look at the results. The map looks a little bit more full now, but it still looks like we have less competitors advancing, which actually technically we do. We had 65 advance to round 2 in the last competition. We have 64 advancing in this one, and some pretty good competitors advanced. The races for today begins with Horseplay. He is the 6th competitor in from the right. He is kind of black with some yellow highlights, yellow windows. And then that goes all the way to the 3rd row with the blue car of Quattro, who we just saw race. Now, who are my way too early picks? on who advances. I want to say Demon and maybe Roadster. Yeah, sure. I think that's okay. Right? We've got Demon and we've got Roadster. So there we go. Those are my picks on who I think will advance. They're not official, though. You won't be getting my official picks until the end of round number 2, which is coming up on Friday. You will get to see all 64 cars race again, and we will be crowning a June competition winner. If you don't want to miss it, subscribe to the channel. You won't miss a thing. And we're really just getting started with the season. Race and Land is right after this, and that is a very chaotic competition, so you don't want to miss that either. Hope I'll see you then. And until next time, my name is Farkle8000, and we'll see you later.